just a matter of we're gonna see some bearishness.
Let me go like the stream real quick. Did you start?
Yes, ma'am. And turn monetization on so I can continue to not make any money. Because YouTube and Google don't want to help me. Yeah, Hugo Way's spreads are pretty high in Asian session. Yep.
Yeah, trade with Hugo's.
See if we still pop up. Oh, we do. Live Forex trading. Oh man, we're not. Oh, we are. We are number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We are number 12.
Yo, good day.
Yo, yo.
It's me, Cass,
How's it going, sir?
from the Gulag Archipelago.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm from the Gulag. I came to visit y'all.
I see a nice trade already, depending on what happens on the 15 minute. If you quickly go, I was looking at possible if it breaks this wick, possible wick fill, and the 4 hours on my time side, my side. 3-4 hours bearish.
I agree, but I want it to go up. I want to take it from the up there. I want to sell it from 134, 185, 200.
Yeah, I'd like a sell from up here, not in here.
Yeah, me too.
Or
That's
sell
wrong.
underneath here after we push down. Because then, don't you feel like this is kind of selling at the low, right at this support, Gerza?
Yeah, no, I do see that, like, we're still stuck in this thing. Like, it's so rangy, and if I were to get in, there is a possible chance to continue heading up. But the only thing is, the way that it's setting up in the last, like, couple, this is 15? Yeah, the last 15, where the resistance is, like, right here now, instead of up here.
Yep, but you see this wick, kind of higher low to here, higher low. This could push down, make a higher low, and then drive it up.
That is true. I'm not taking.
I think if anything, a
trades.
buy above here, back up to here, would be better. Or a buy above here to here. But then what are you targeting and risking? Targeting 5 pips, risking 6.5, maybe 10 pips. But
Tell you what I want to do. I want to sell
That
it
is
from.
true.
I want to sell it from right here. Oops. Dog. Hold on. All right. I want to sell it from here. And I want a TP here. And a TP here. And another one at 626. So I'm not requesting you guys to deliver the prices. I'm requesting GJ to heed my plea. Because if I don't get my price, what am I going to do?
let me see if I can make the picture look better. you clear your drawings? Thank you, sir. Perfect. Picture mode.
I cleared my drawings.
Perfect.
Of course, if it breaks down before I get my price, I didn't get my price.
Yep. Super resolution. Ooh, okay. What is DFC? How does that look?
I guess we need to keep in mind it's a bank holiday, right?
Yeah.
Bank holiday? Oh, for the yen?
And NFP or FOMC. What is it? NFP or NFF? Non-farm month today. Yeah, NFP.
Which one has bank holiday?
Canada.
Oh,
Canada?
yeah, it's only
Yeah.
Canada.
Only Canada?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, okay.
What am I on about? Sorry, guys.
I think Canada deserves some love too. I mean,
Thank you, Sharma.
Is Canada Day, boys? Or is it
Well,
Today.
not? Yeah, yeah.
if I go back to my wicked ways and trade dollar CAD, sure.
We can take tomorrow's Asian session off. It's the US bank holiday.
Tomorrow is?
Yeah.
Oh, today's.
No. Friday.
I was gonna say, wait, is today Thursday?
Friday.
I was gonna say, I just missed a day of the week apparently.
I looked
Okay.
at the non-farm employment change. I got excited.
Why?
Tomorrow's New York news.
Paul, we live.
I made a big
Yeah.
mistake earlier.
Live.
Big mistake.
Yeah, Paul's live now.
Oh, alright, cool. I'm just gonna quickly go to the toilet. I'll be back.
I want to see how it looks. I'm thinking maybe that screen resolution just sucks. Why does some magic keys have the sad face? That means your auto trading is not on. Yeah, I need to fix the quality on here.
How can you fix it? It looks really good now.
It does? It doesn't look great on the...
To me it does.
I think it looks great on my screen here. It doesn't look great on YouTube.
Oh, hold on. Let me check YouTube.
What, glasses?
It looks fine on my side, Paul. I just pulled up YouTube.
I mean, it looks fine, but it doesn't look great. You know?
YouTube looks fine. You know, it's
Yeah,
not
it
rock.
looks-
It's not rocket science.
Okay. Looks great. Okay.
Of course, I've changed the resolution to 1080.
Yeah, that's what I have it on too. Okay, once it goes back to the screen. Maybe my monitor just sucks. Okay. Alright, I'll play with it over the weekend or something. I just want the candles to look a little sharper. That's all. Yeah, I feel like GJ has also. Yep, Pablo, it's the Gunner gaming glasses. It is. I'll pull it up for you.
Yo, these guys need to start sponsoring you. The amount you're shouting them out.
But I suck at gaming. Okay. Alright, and then I'll pull up your guys' analysis in a second. Keish, I see yours. And then if you guys want to just send them again. I think they're... Think about these ones. Yes. Okay, hold on. So gaming, and then it was these ones. Yeah, I think it was the Vertex. No, it was not. It was because they had a blue. No, two more. They were blue. Unless this is the blue. Yeah, I think it might have been these. And then I got the 65 lens. So you can get it without it. But it still has blue light, but then you get more like eye protection. So I would recommend getting that. Just because if you're looking at your screen trading and then you're gaming or you work on a computer. I mean, I've gamed for 10 hours, live streamed for 3, traded for 3 in the morning, and put like 18 hours in a day. And my eyes didn't hurt at all. I didn't have a headache, so super worth it. Alright. Let's pull this chat down here. What? Where did it go? Someone's got to mute your mic. Yep, I would check them out, Pablo. They're worth it for sure. I think I did overnight shipping. It was like $70. It was perfect. Outline the candles in black. Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, I'm getting a coffee
Uh-oh.
It's in
because
symbols.
I need my price.
Yeah, we'll be careful.
I need 134, 185.
Ooh, that does look really sharp. Let's see what that looks like.
I don't like that.
Boy, nobody asked you. I think that looks sharp.
Let's chat if it's
That
better
was
for them.
Tova. That DT too clean. Downtrend too clean going down. Yeah, I think I'd like to get a sell from up here. So what I noticed when we did our little midweek recap, I did some studying before, is that all of my losses this week, they're mostly Asian. I don't think I've even traded New York yet this week. It was selling at the bottom or I was buying at the top. So if I would have just bought the bottom, I could have at least taken it to the top. Or if I'd have sold the top, I could have taken it to the bottom. And then yesterday, this was the drop we were expecting. And it just did not want to happen. So how does that look once it, oh, it's changing now, okay. Borders. Looks good. What did I do? I changed the screen resolution to medium instead of off. Or low or extra low. Ooh, and then the candle's outlined in black. Do I like that?
Can't see.
Let me
I
see.
think this
how
is
it
your
looks.
winner setup, Paul.
What's up?
I think this is your winner setup. You're
These-
gonna get all the pips.
With these candles like this?
Yeah.
I like how it looks on my screen on YouTube. It just looks blurry and fuzzy to me. I don't know if that's just me being OCD, but I want it to look better. But I guess for now it's good enough.
Yo, I'm back.
Yo.
Yo, your candles look cool.
Hey,
Yeah.
okay. Alright, I'm sold. Harrison's on board. We're in full margin.
I like them.
Yeah, Tova. Okay, it looks really good in full screen. It looks way better in full screen. Okay. Alright, we'll just do that. Let's like the stream. We got close to 1K yesterday. Yeah, Daniel, that's definitely my weaknesses. I trade my plan, but my plan would be better if I was looking for those new lows to previous candles at the high of structure, or looking for the highs of new candles at the low of structure. That would be that would make what I do work a lot better, is what I've noticed. So gonna really make sure I pay attention to that. So instead of selling under here like I normally would with the anticipation we break support, I'm gonna wait for it to push and come up and then try to do it. Yep, that's what I'm thinking too, Eric.
Yeah, I had a nice example of that this morning. Of that. Yeah, buying low, selling high. Definitely.
Yep. Yeah, that's that and ranges is always is my weakness. That's where I struggle. I never overtrade. I never over risk. I never trade off my plan. But sometimes I just anticipate too much, and and then I'm like, oh well, I just traded in the range. Why would I do that? And then I just have to think like, why didn't I identify this before I took a trade? So that's kind of, for me, how I've been getting better at it. You guys have seen, I still jump in the range sometimes when I shouldn't, and that's just a flaw I have. But what I've noticed helps me identify it and wait is I'll look at the hourly, and I'll just look to see how the candles are moving. If the hourly looks like crap, then I'm going to try to just avoid it till I get a good hourly close, and then maybe look to get in. And then the other thing is, if price is sitting within one candle. So we can probably say price is sitting within this wick and this wick here, so about 20 pips. We can see these candles. This one stayed in here. This one broke the low, but still just stayed within here as well. And then this one still hasn't gone anywhere. So we could say once these candles pull out of this area, then we can probably say we're out of the range, and the normal entries we look for are going to work a lot better. So the 1 hour and 30 minute, maybe even the 2 hour, 2 hour especially, really helps me kind of see like, okay, let's wait for this, because the higher time frame looks like shit. So if we drop and try and trade on the 15 or the 30, it's going to be a very stressful trade more than likely. So if you do get caught in that, like I do occasionally, that's kind of what I've been doing to identify it, is what is the 1 hour and the 2 hour doing. And then I kind of stay out of it until I see something better. You did that in NY session and went well. Wait until the price retest that break. Yep. Yeah, so I mean, you could call it a break and a retest. That's pretty much what it is. I'm just kind of looking to not continue making the buying the high or selling the low, even though my entry will always be the high to the previous candle or the low to the previous candle. It's going to be much better if it's at the high of structure with a low to a previous candle, or at the bottom of structure with a high to a previous candle. Yeah, no, it's not FOMO for me. I don't get FOMO. I just anticipate too much when I'm just kind of assuming that we're going to break through here and go up, versus waiting for it to break through and actually go up, and then having that confirmation and then getting in a trade. So I don't get FOMO, but I see what you're saying. Because I'm totally fine missing a trade, but if I think it's going to go do something and the stop loss does make sense, once my rules are met, I will jump in without hesitation. But doesn't mean it's the best opportunity. Even though it is on my plan, there's still good and bad opportunities for your plan. So even we all do it at some point.
Yeah.
So yeah, my goal is to not do that anymore and make sure I stay out of the ranges. So I'm gonna hold myself accountable. The group will hold me accountable. I'm sure YouTube will as well. So we can all kind of get through that together if you do have that issue.
So, if I understand correctly, like you want to, I mean, obviously continue to trade your plan,
Yes.
but just better, better trading plan trades that are towards the high and towards the low of structure with breaks of wicks.
Yep. So it'll be the same entries, the same rules. The only thing is, so here I'll draw it out. So when price is going up, we get, and typically I'm buying up here, anticipating this to continue further, when maybe getting in here, taking it to here, and then anticipating further after I've already secured this much and made it risk-free is going to be better, or entering up here to come down and then letting it play out. Either way is going to be better, but it's still going to fit the rules of it's got to break that previous candle, but ideally if it's a buy, I want to get it from the bottom somewhere to take it to the top. And with exceptions of like if we push up here and we kind of just dance around and then we break up, that would be different, because then we're not buying just at the top. It kind of would have formed support and then pushed off. But it's not going to be just once we break up here we take a buy. It's going to be we'll break, close, maybe pull back, get a retest, or kind of whatever the candles present.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's going to help a lot.
So you're not selling at support or buying at resistance, and if you do, you got to break and retest, so it's really not the same thing. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. So it'll be support and resistance, but instead of me buying at the resistance with the anticipation of the higher highs and higher lows that we break up, I'm gonna wait till we actually break up and then try to buy a low, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yep. Because I do know sometimes it does seem like I'm buying resistance or support, and sometimes it does actually end up being what happens. But there's also been plenty of times where we make higher highs and higher lows, and we know that's not how resistance is formed. So there is still that rule as well. But for that to happen, it's got to really get up into the extremes up here is what I'm thinking. And then that's going to be better for new highs above there. Versus this first entry into these kind of extremes up here of the highs of this little range. We wait for that to kind of do its thing, and then that next one is going to be much better. Versus if we just got in once this one kind of broke here, but then we did never break here, so technically that wouldn't have been an entry. But if this did break and we jumped in, and then it pulled back, and then we see lower lows and lower highs, then we know this just kind of pushed into here. Versus, I mean, we could use this wick here.
We know it's time to take a loss.
Yeah, exactly. So this one here, once it broke those lows, that's kind of that original entry confirmation of it made a new low, it should continue down. But this is like I've noticed the first one, sometimes it does pull back and then it kind of stops us out. Once that initial move happens, and then we get closes where we want, or we just see lower lows and lower highs. This one never got below here. So once this candle did close and finish, regardless of closing below or not, we never had further lows happening. So I think that first push through support or resistance, I'm going to just kind of let do its thing. And then the next one would be then that confirmation that we're not making these higher lows to form support or resistance.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to be a little bit more proactive in your trades. Like you want to not get in after an extended move already occurred, anticipating that we're going to keep on going, but being a little bit more patient and being proactive and kind of being in at the start of a move instead of like halfway in the move.
Yep. Yeah. So instead of, I just want to fix kind of what I'm doing wrong, and what I've noticed is the sells I lose more than I win when I'm selling at the bottom or buying at the top. Those ones I lose more than I win, and I want to eliminate that. So that's why I'm gonna implement what I was talking about like that.
Yo.
Oh boy.
Sup, man?
D-boy.
What up,
D-boy,
yo?
how you doing, man?
Evening. Good night, good morning, good day.
How'd you end up yesterday?
2 wins.
Nice.
Yeah, it was dope. Yeah, 2 wins.
Yep, leaders. I passed FTMO a while ago. Withdrawals are good. Everything is legit. I have no complaints, so I will continue to trade with them as of now. So I have nothing bad to say.
So that's the official internal word on FTMO.
Yeah, I mean, everyone, you can have your opinions, but if you don't want to do it, if you want to trade your money, by all means, it's your decision. But
No. We now know somebody that has withdrawn successfully from FTMO.
Yep, and I showed it, and I actually showed a bank statement of it being actually there as well too.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not talking about what I want to do. I'm talking about this is where we're at with FTMO.
Yeah, I mean, if the withdrawal never hit, then I would have told you guys, hey, did the thing, passed it, made money, withdrawal never came. I would advise not doing it, but that's not what happened. Because if that was, there would be no reason for me to continue trading with them, which is where we got to use our brains a little bit and think, okay, Paul's not a terrible trader. He doesn't overtrade. He doesn't over-risk. Seems like he is good enough to consistently make some profits every week. Okay, if that's the case, Why would he trade something where he's not making any money? He doesn't seem like a stupid person. He seems like someone that's kind of intelligent most of the time. So if you put all that together, maybe FTMO is actually paying me. Gotta do a little thinking. So.
Well, I have to admit something. I didn't follow you on the FTMO challenge for my educational construction. I did it for entertainment purpose.
Gotcha.
And so far, I'm well entertained.
The challenge is fun. I mean, it really pushes you. It's pretty cool.
Thank you, actually, for that exposure. It was really good.
Yep. Yes, pips. I have.
Oh, but the real cool part of it, Paul, is your style of trading.
Yeah.
Is not the usual, FTMO video that you're going to see out there. There are tons of guys that are doing like a swing trading or a intraday semi-trade type of thing. But your style is not out there yet.
No, mine is definitely different, especially with the entries I like. It's just different. What do I think about Trader's Domain? That's isn't that Ted's broker, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so. Yeah, I mean, I've never used it, and I know Ted. Ted seems like a stand-up, intelligent individual. So I mean, I think Trader's Domain is probably very good because he trades. Yeah, I mean, he trades obviously for himself as well. So clearly he knows what he thinks what traders should want in their platform. So I'm pretty positive he implemented that in for that reason, to make it trader friendly. So I'd say go check out whatever the website is and make your own decisions. But I would say it's more than good, and there would be very few complaints. So I'd say just go check it out. But I think they're more than good. I've never used them, but I know Ted, and I can't imagine it not being good. So
he's like super transparent.
yeah. I mean, he posts everything about it on his story, so I mean, I would just say just go check it out. Make your own decision. That's what life's all about. Yep, Josh uses it too, so. Yeah,
trying to draw you out. They want you to say something crazy.
We would shut that down real fast, Daniel. Real fast.
Next time I'm going to ask you about the Sean Lee business.
No, you're not. You're going to get muted if you say it again. Young man.
Oh, wait, is every one of those kind of questions or comments a troll?
In the Zoom?
Yeah.
Oh no, they're just
on
YouTube. Oh, YouTube. I don't know if I missed.
Oh, you were responding. The that was a Zoom question.
Yeah, they were just kidding.
Okay.
Yeah, new topic. I don't want any of that.
Now about that GJ price, I'm looking for.
Yeah, what do you think? Did you mark that up already?
On the other note, I was gonna say is this is why you guys have a mentor, because I was looking at a trade here. Paul said something, didn't take it, and thank God I didn't take it, because look what's happening. Nothing's happening.
If you would have said buys, I would have said maybe, but it's not in a great area.
Yeah, no, I was looking at the sells because it broke. I would have been in it because it broke, and clearly nothing happened. So this is why you guys need a teacher.
Mic drop.
Got your popcorn and coffee. Beautiful.
Well, I got a cup of tea if that's any good.
I got a cup of coffee. Yeah. keep those likes. See if we can hit 1,000 before the end of the week. We got 2 more sessions. Any guests coming to the live stream? I've actually messaged a few people. I have not heard back from them yet. So we will see. Trying to get some different stuff, different people on here. One of them, he was a professional gamer. Now he trades and does like business and investing and stuff. So I thought he'd have some good perspective and some different analogies from what we usually hear. So.
Oh yeah, that's very neat. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I game, he gamed, we both trade. I mean, got some common interests.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds dope.
Oh boy. Do I trade gold? No, but I will do analysis on gold if someone wants it. But you need to take it with a grain of salt, as I don't trade gold. So maybe there's something different you would be looking for, but with how I do it, I think gold would be fine to trade. Just got to be careful with any news releases for the dollar. Daily Sharma. All right, Sharma.
Hello.
Okay.
What's up?
Bauer wants our daily Sharma fundamental update. So if you want to run us through what you're seeing.
I am seeing today. Let me pull up Forex Factory.
Xavier, I play COD, Modern Warfare.
Is there any news anyway tonight?
I'm
There
not
isn't
sure.
any.
Yeah, 450 monetary base. That's basically like another word for money supply.
What money supply?
Money supply is just basically the quantity of domestic currency
Mhm.
and in circulation, and plus it's like the current account deposits. So some people say money supply, like UK calls it money supply, Japan calls it monetary base, so it's pretty much the same thing. For GDP, we had GDP news today, so final manufacturing PMI. The prelim manufacturing PMI creates the most impact, so this one really, it's not going to move the market that much. We have the 30-year bond auction, so I would be looking at that if anybody was taking a swing trade, because that tells you, the higher the interest rate, that basically tells you that the investors have a good or a strong economic outlook. So we beat previous interest rate, which was like 0.6, and now it was 0.67 on the 30-year bond auction, so that's pretty good news for GDP. One of the MPC members spoke. I haven't looked at that. I'll look at that right now while we're trading, and then I'll probably get back to that.
Okay.
Nothing else really. We're looking for the monetary base. If that comes out, we'll probably see at most a spike, but that won't be moving the market too much either, because I think this is last month's data that they're using again. So the quantity of domestic currency that was in circulation last month, I'm expecting that kind of closer to forecast though, nothing too large, because they did come out of the lockdown. So I'm pretty sure people are going to restaurants and all that stuff in Japan as well. So there's probably going to be a larger monetary base than previous.
Sounds good. Hopefully that answered that.
Oh, I have a question.
Yep, 1 second. Advice before you start FTMO. I feel like if you feel like you're ready and you can already trade consistently and disciplined, then I think you should give it a shot. But if you're not disciplined or consistent, or you're still learning to be, I wouldn't recommend it, because if you did get lucky and pass the challenge, you would probably just end up losing your account shortly after, as you don't have the discipline to maintain the rules in the contract that they give to you. So But if you're disciplined, and you manage your risk, you don't overtrade ever, then and you are making profit, I think it's worth a shot. What up, John? Difference between so real quick, Tony, it's just the mentorship, you get the one-on-one sessions. Subscription, you get everything that the mentorship does except the one-on-ones. The one-on-ones get a little more attention, but other than that, it is you get access to everything else. If you have more questions, just DM me on Instagram. I don't like to do too much promoting while we're on the live stream, so just DM on Instagram. All right, what was your question?
What are your thoughts on the current 2-hour bias?
1 second. 2 hour. I think we're gonna see a wick up lower than here, and we're gonna come down, fill this wick, and fall down. I think we can fall down to like 133, 400-ish, 350, as long as we get through this area here. That's what I think. If we do close above, though, I am pretty positive that this is clean traffic above here. We'll find out. Nope. Okay, so hourly has clean traffic above here, up to here. So yeah, right about where our zone is on the 30-minute. So if we go to the 30-minute, if we start getting above here, it makes sense that we continue up. But let's check this out on the 30-minute. Like a little. Okay. So yeah, the last little bit on the 30-minute also is right here, so that's about where those wicks are. Yeah, so if we close above here and we make higher highs and higher lows, I see price moving up to 134, 500 area. But I'm interested to see how we react up here. So I'd like price to get up here and see if we do close above and make higher highs and higher lows, or if we form resistance again is what I'm interested to see what happens. So then we can either sell at the resistance at the high, take it down, or if we break through here, we can catch a sell there, or if we break above, we catch a buy up here. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, sweet.
The 2-hour that just closed, it's like a doji.
Yep.
So in this circumstance, since it's like a bullish doji, I mean, is there any leeway for, since it's a bullish doji, or do you just trade it like it's just an indecision?
It is bullish, so technically we would be looking for buys, but not a ton of room up to the upside when we get into these rejection areas. It's only about 10 pips to the extremes, so it's going to be best to see if we get above here or under here, because then we're breaking this 2-hour low, which makes sense to come down, because this does have a lower low and a lower high, but it's a weak close, so we might see a wick up with volume and then a drive down to make that new lower low, and then this lower high would be lower than this as well. So then we'd have lower high, lower high, lower high if we get a wick tap up here, which is what I want to see, and then a lower low to continue that move down.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So Dorian, was that a trick question or a sincere one?
I don't ask
about the
questions.
about the bullish doji.
I'm confused.
Well, the common literature says that a doji, bullish or bearish, is a doji and needs confirmation. So that's why I asked.
I was just wondering, like, if since it closed just bullish, like if there was any more leeway given to the buy side.
Right, and I'm saying that the common doji, the common price action and candle pattern literature says if the doji is green or red, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. I haven't read that.
I'm
before.
not saying I agree with that. I'm just saying that's what they say.
Oh yeah, then yeah. Well, I guess it doesn't matter then. I guess.
Yeah.
Just wanted to see what Paul's opinion was.
I've been through baby pips.
572, 172 likes. I think we can get that up a little more, guys.
Paul, do you ever find it amazing how many people won't go through baby pips?
I did.
Yeah, same. I think it's such an underrated website.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah. Like everything you need to know is there.
I wish I would
Besides,
have
like,
took it a
chart
little more
patterns.
seriously.
You
but
got someone coming after you. Oh, I want to learn to trade. Teach me how to trade. Yeah, go through baby pips and get your certificate and show me, and then we can. You never hear from them again.
Yeah, honestly, I've had a lot of people who hit me up who want to learn, and I tell them to go through like baby pips because it tells you exactly what the basics are. But I don't tell them to go through chart patterns because a lot of people get stuck up in that, and they're like, "Well, this is like a ascending triangle or descending triangle."
Right, but how many of those people have you heard from again?
Oh, like a lot of these people don't even come back, and then they'll message me again after like 3 months, and they're like, "Hey," I'm like, "Hey," and they're like, "I'm trying to learn." I'm like, "Well, did you go through baby pips?" They're like, "A little bit, but I think I'm gonna have to have a refresher." Like,
Exactly.
Ben, yeah, so I do the 2 hour and the 4 hour. I'm trying not to get too set in stone on one versus the other. I want to see how they both move to really make sure I'm on the right side of the trade and not just becoming a wick or anything like we did previous days. So I'm going to be combining 2 hour and 4 hour because 2 hour works good, 4 hour works very good, but sometimes you're stuck in like which way do you take the trade kind of thing for like the bias of where the higher time frame is going. So I'm going to kind of combine the two and use the highs and lows of what the candles create to determine which way I'd like to take it. Yeah, no, I mean, everything in life, no matter what you do, is going to be a risk. The only difference is going to be if you do it or not. If you don't do it, you don't receive any reward for not doing it. If you do it, you might get something.
Yeah.
You might not, but you have a better chance of getting something by doing it versus not. Yeah, there is a ton of info when you first start. And I hated the baby pips when I started. I thought it was a waste of time. But looking back, there was a bunch of good information in there. I was pulling up your chart. GJ, consolidation zone. Like we have a downtrend start formed here. Yep, I saw that wick. Oh, look for sells below that level. Okay, gotcha. That might be the 2 hour chart. Maybe 3 hour chart. Yep, ranging. Will not stay here. Oh yeah, 3 hour candles. Yep. Yeah, I think that looks good. Maybe even the 3 hour time frame would be better for the bias. Okay, yeah, 3 hour would be bearish, and that would be closer to the 4 hour. I'm gonna save that. Thank you, Rabbi, and we will see how well that works. $15-minute chart's good. Thank you, Salim. Appreciate it. Yeah, that was it was a fun interview with Cam. It was super cool. Any more on the way? I did one with Gorilla, which was really good. Gorilla Strength Ltd. It's on his YouTube. That was pretty good. And then I'm working with Cam right now. We're kind of doing some more stuff that should be coming soon. So that should be fun. I think that'll be out in a few weeks or a month or so, whenever. But eventually there will be some more coming. See you later, Josh. Question: struggling to understand confirmation to enter. So I would just start looking at candles, Daryl. So, yep, exactly what Daniel said. Yeah, Asian's been not great the past week or two. Typically we have good movement right now, and then we kind of slow down about 45 minutes, 30 minutes coming to open, and then we kind of pick up after that. Been watching me and demo for a month. First chart, yep, we'll pull that up for you, Skip. Alright.
I think this is like such a great opportunity though to learn patience.
Yeah,
How it
Asian will
really
teach you
works.
some patience.
But yeah, patience. Patience is good in all areas of your life.
You get in all the feels. You see one like 10 pip burst, you're like, ooh, okay, I'm gonna take a buy, and then it doesn't go anywhere for 3 hours. Yep. Alright, so you're waiting for a candle close below here. I like it. Clean traffic, that looks really good. Target there, maybe leave a runner into somewhere into these wicks, or just close everything at support once it hits the bodies. But I do like your idea of targeting here. Perfect, I like that. That looks good, Skip. Send what happens after. I think that'd be nice to see. Yep, exactly, Eric. Exactly. I mean, people always are like, oh, like positivity and blah blah blah, and that stuff's not real. I don't think it's a matter of being real. It's just a matter of whatever, like law of attraction, motivation, or meditating, or whatever it is. Different people are going to relate to different things, and one of those things might motivate you to actually act and do something. So it's not a matter of you read a law of attraction book and boom, you have all this power and you can go do whatever you want. But maybe you read it and it gives you the motivation to actually do something instead of just talking about it. So that's kind of how I look at it is, or like motivational videos, like that person can hype you up, but are you actually going to go do something? And if you do, maybe that's what gets you to actually do it versus talk about it. Anybody got some beer? Nope. I have coffee and water. And then I'll have yogurt and a protein shake in a little bit.
I just got water with me right here. Coffee makes me kind of anxious. So
Meditation doesn't work. Cussing does. I mean, if that's what works for you. Meditating a couple times a week keeps me from going insane. Or at least motivates me to not be a nut job. So whatever it is, it's working. Just joined a couple minutes ago. Why is support 133,900, 134,021? Also like up here. Because this wick kind of tapped into here. So I'd like to see something more so down here. Kind of push to here and then maybe pull back to this level and then we get in. So then ideally we would see, we'll mark this here. Because this is also a support. Is this? Okay. I'm just tweaking. So this is also support. But I'm kind of, the plan I'm looking at is kind of a break here. Pull back to here. Kind of with Asian Open or whatever, if we're coming down, this is, then we come down. So then we can kind of execute up here versus that low again. So that's kind of what I'm planning for that. Otherwise, a close above here, new high, take it up, or if it just pushes up, kind of wait for it to come down, hit the low, and then we'll take it up again. Yep, exactly, Daniel. It works a lot better in New York and London. Sitting on the woods and sitting in the woods front porch. Yep. New group name, Power Rangers. Oh God, man. You say some of that on the Zoom once you join the group. I don't know, man. We might have to revoke your chatting privileges with those kind of jokes. It was so corny, it was funny. So we'll give you that. Had Hassan pull up EJ for you. I'm gonna step away real fast. Yeah. And the reason for pushing the likes is not because I want to get a bunch of likes. It's because the more likes, I'm kind of expecting YouTube to bring more views here and promote it on the YouTube like pages, get it higher in the search feed, which would then bring more viewers, which allows us to do a giveaway. That's all. So I don't care about the likes, but if it increases our viewers, then we can actually give away, because we've been trying to give away at 1K views for months now, and we just cannot hit it. Candles making lower lows, lower highs.
And once you break that 1K, you'll be able to do more giveaways.
Yep, exactly. Once we break 1K, then we'll do an even bigger one at 2K, even though the one at 1K is like a very expensive giveaway, probably like
1K, 2K, 5K, 10K and beyond, kiddies.
Yep. Glad it helps, Bailey. Hassan. Candles making lower lows, lower highs. Bearish momentum, yes, I like it. Expecting price to go down and retest that level, yes, looks good. Maybe it'll come down to here, as this is kind of clean on the way up too, unless there's something big over here you're looking at. Then if that's why you have that mark, that makes sense. We'll take the trade if it retests the level, otherwise no trade. Yep, makes sense.
Yeah, just waiting for now, for sure.
Better get some coffee, Sam. What up, Frankie? We'll be back in a sec.
Dorian, how are you, mate?
I'm good. Yeah, thanks for asking. I'm good. Played some nice trades on placed 2 nice trades this morning, so trying to be patient here, not give anything back.
Yeah, that's great mentality.
Yeah.
How you feeling a bit better?
Yes. Yeah. Yesterday I placed that one FOMO trade. It doesn't happen very often these days. It wasn't a FOMO trade. It was like a non-planned trade. It was like a non-planned trade. It was just kind of like an impulse, like flash. And so just to get my psychology in the right place, I made up all my losses from earlier this week. Now I'm positive on the week. So
Great. That's
yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Did you start writing down like pre-planning trades or?
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes I write them on paper. Sometimes it's kind of like 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes before, and I'm just kind of like looking at it, eyeing it, and it's just kind of like a thought, and then I just wait to see if it comes into fruition, and if it does, then yeah, usually the writing things down works a lot better.
Yeah, I would say so. I would definitely say planning really does make a difference.
Yeah.
Because then you're trying to eliminate those last minute FOMOs, aren't you? You're trying to preempt what you want to see. So if you know what you want to see, you've got it written out in front of you. You just execute. Whereas you don't want to be going through all the emotions of, do I take this? Do I not? Yeah, I'll get in, and then you don't feel comfortable in that trade. So have it written out, piece of paper, or just even making a mental note, already knowing what, if you can visually see it happening, and you say, well, I know that I'll take it if we get a close above, and etc., then you just execute, and that helps with the psychology of having confidence in your analysis. And so I definitely recommend writing stuff down, just especially if you're like, you know, if things aren't working, then you need to start going back to having it in front of you. Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so the 30-minute close with no wick to the bottom. So yeah, maybe we're gonna tap into these, see how these pulls up there. I'll just
Yeah, I don't think he's there.
Alright, so you see how if in terms of liquidity grabs, right, you see how we've got like these sort of wicks here, right? And then now we're tapping at a higher price level and rejecting from it. So maybe we're gonna see either two things are going to happen. We're either going to reject again and then continue pushing up, because these were the grabs to continue up, or if we close below this level, this is where I'm eyeing for a better sell. If we close below here, we've got this clean traffic maybe down to this area here, because this seemed to be like some form of further push buy. So I like to look at areas like that too. So that looks like a nice trade there. Otherwise, we're either going to reject from this price, and then we're going to start heading up to maybe close above this area. No, got a bit
Very good, Harrison. I'm with you 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To me, this is a nice close below the range. I just don't like how it closed with no bottom wick.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the next candle, 30-minute candle started, it broke the low like instantly. It kind of almost looked like it jumped down, like gap down like a pip on my MT4.
Mm-hmm.
If you hear the top wick and this left a wick and it broke the low, then I would have been in it. But I just don't like how it closed, because I'm looking at this as a nice close because all the bodies of the previous ones were right above this. And this is like the first body that closed below. Like obviously I do see these wicks here, but this is the first body that closed below for me.
Yeah, it's true. But I mean, if you think about it, on the hourly is still open, and the hourly, if the next 30-minute closes bullish, then we haven't got below that previous hourly wick down to the down at like 133.924.96. That wick. Yeah. So in terms of like bias, I'd say you'd only be looking for sales below that, which is below my support area, which would mean we get a close deeper into this wick. So now this isn't a rejection potentially. So then maybe you can anticipate a sell coming down to the wick fill at 133.821. You could take off partials there, and then maybe you could look further down to 133.600. So I think you definitely want to see a bit more of a stronger close for a sell.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
And then some sort of pullback I think would be nice too, because then we can kind of sell at resistance versus selling kind of the low, anticipating a further push.
Yep, especially if this closes below, sets us up for Asian Open, as we like to see, because then volume would definitely push us down into this wick. So if it hasn't got the momentum, because we are still bullish, to continue up, it might be one of those grabs, which is still a 10 pips. So you could see that as a fair bet. But if we're right, definitely, then we could get 30 pip runner target, as I see.
I was gonna say one thing that you said also about the hourly, like you said there's still 30 more minutes left. One thing I do agree is, Jen, this 30 minute does close back up. Like it closes, this current 30 minutes of bullish close back in the range. Like on the hourly, it didn't do much. It's still stuck in between the range. I'll look at that. It's still stuck in between range, and obviously like a fake out. But then that would be more of like a stronger confirmation to continue heading up for me. If this current hourly, then like it broke below, but if it closes back in.
Yeah.
No, I do agree.
Yeah,
And the thing is,
right.
as well, you know how I was like breaking it down and exactly the three things that I thought was going to happen, and that's my level of planning. So if it doesn't do any of those, I'm not executing, and that's just simple. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. Like, stick to the plan. If it doesn't do that, don't take any sort of entry. Like, to me, I don't necessarily wait until it breaks almost all the wicks left. I kind of just look for like a retest and just broke the range. Because I personally think that if for example, I'm not saying it happens all the time. If for example it broke this wick, right? This is more when Gigi was ranging a lot. I kind of caught myself getting caught selling at the low, and it does like a retest and takes me out. Then if I wait for, like how Paul was saying, if this continues down further down, does some sort of retest and then continues down, then I would get like somewhere in between the retest to continue taking it further down, because then I'm not caught at like the low.
I might be wrong, but I just don't see volume pushing us right down on this particular candle, because we need market open to break this, because this is quite a strong level. If you look at it in terms of price, it was tapping in here and rejecting from this level, so this has to be quite a strong close. So I definitely want to wait for this 30-minute 100%. If it sets up below 133,940, then we can definitely now anticipate that bearish momentum down. At this point, it can wick anywhere into 133,820 and pull away from, because this is all, in terms of wicks, a rejection zone. And the last time we had a candle close in that area, it was a strong bullish close. So
Paul, if we talk about buying low trying to buy in low.
Yep.
What like an idea is on these next two 15-minute candles right here, maybe we'll consolidate down here, and then this past 30-minute close is clean traffic to move up to the highs for open. So I'm also going to be looking, I'm going to stay flexible because my bias is still bullish until we break that low. So if we consolidate here and then break highs at open, I might be looking to take a trade up to resistance. So I'm just staying open-minded right now.
Yep, I got you. I think that makes sense. If you took a break of that previous 30-minute, you could take it up to that 134,200. But again, what are we mapping out? Let's say right now, if it goes no lower, risking 12.5, safely we can secure about 7. I was considering this, but minimum 12 pip risk, 7 pip gain. I'd rather just wait for us to get above here for a better trade. So I want to see how we kind of react here, and then if we bounce off of here and go up, then I want to see how we react up here. And Harrison Borga Rabbi, he says hello. You have good analysis as well.
oh, hello, thanks very much.
One thing I also want to point out is, if you go on the 4 hour, I now when I hear someone explain like the area where it can wick and you guys are talking about it, the fact that also like the 30 minutes kind of inching down slowly and there's no sort of volume.
Mhm.
One thing that you could almost possibly say is see this little resistance here now support for 4 hour. I know it's old and we broke through it, but the fact that it's we're inching down kind of bounce off it to continue further up.
Yep. Yeah, this would be our most recent right here, which is
Yeah, that's
also this area here. So we'll mark this real quick.
Yeah, that's also like I was agreeing like on the higher time frames. Now when I'm looking at it,
Yeah.
it does make sense for like these wicks. It's gonna come down, possibly react at the 4 hour because it's kind of inching down. If this was gonna continue down, you guys would be like it'll be much stronger moves than like kind of inching down, right?
Yep, exactly. So this is that 4 hour area we were talking about. So ideally, this resistance, if we stretch it, taps into this wick here. So if we get under here and we start closing under here, it's going to make sense that we do get past this line and continue down.
Yeah, instead of like
break past that, we could probably hit the 133, 700, 600 area and then come back up. Because even on the 4 hour, if you zoom out a little bit, we could potentially hit the wicks and then come right back up. Because that's what price did last time as well.
133, like 600 area, 550.
Yeah, 600, 700 area and then come right back up.
Oh, are you talking about from over here though?
Yeah, and then come right back up.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. It could just make a higher low and then come up. Yeah, so that would make.
Because that's what price did last time too. I kind of explained it on my chart, but.
Yep. Yeah, I could maybe see us hitting. Oh yeah, I'll pull that up too. I could maybe see us hitting somewhere in here where these two wicks kind of tapped. That would make sense because then high, higher, low, higher, high. Yep. So.
Just previous 30-minute
I
was
believe
just...
it would be bullish in a day trend, but still, I assume it would go down for a bottom week. Maybe now.
Yep, but so looking at the daily, we really tapped into this area here. Now we've kind of pushed up to the body, and we have this weaker daily close. So we'll see what happens, and then this is an extremely long wick. So when we see that, maybe price is going to pull back to it. See if I can find an example. I mean, it's obviously just going to be random. But you see how these daily candles, they go up. They don't have super big wicks. It goes up. No super extreme wicks. This one was a little extreme, but price did end up just pushing up. So like it kind of looks like this one. It kind of came into here. It has this really exaggerated wick. Granted, all of them do. And then this ended up coming down from here, never broke above here. So I think if we do stay under this daily high, I think we're going to come down. Just gonna mark that top wick, and then we can see what it looks like here.
Yeah. These 30-minute candles are forming are just disgusting. Like, what is this?
So this wick is that daily. So if we don't even return here, I think sells are going to be much better.
Can you just show 2 hours and 4 hours candles, please?
What are you looking for?
If we break this 2 hour, I do think we are coming down.
What you saying, D-boy?
Yeah, I'm good, H. I'm just wondering what Uncle's looking for on the 2 hour and the 4 hour.
Yep, and then Asian Open in 17 minutes, so we'll kind of see where we go. And remember, Asian Open, Tokyo Open is going to have some volume, so we might, that first 15-minute candle, we're probably going to let go. Let the surge of volume come in, make its kind of wicks it wants to make, and then wherever it sets up and goes is what we'll kind of decide to do. Queen Mari, any advice before you do anything? I would say maybe join a group, look for a mentor, go check out Baby Pips. Definitely understand why you're taking a trade before you do anything that we do here. Yep, or what Tim said, that makes sense as well. Let it smell the direction. Yeah, exactly. Let it make its FU wicks. Getting close. 68 likes away from the goal before open. And then maybe hit 1K views maybe an hour after open. That would be nice. You see bullish from those wicks at 133.85. Yeah, I think that's possible. I don't trade gold, but I will go over it if someone wants to. Good luck, Andy. Oh wow, those likes jumped up quick. People must want to actually get some free stuff.
Well, finally.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Finally be able to give something away, imagine.
Yeah, we've been trying to do it for a long time. It'd be cool to actually do it. Mm-hmm. What is the trading strategy? Price action, support resistance, and then individual candles, highs and lows that they make. Oh, I just like GJ, that's all, no reason. Thank you, IA. Appreciate it. It was raised
H. Reader, what's up?
to respect others. Wow. We might hit that 350 like mark before open. That'll be wild. I think the most we ever had was like 401 or something like that. Yep, no problem. Labib. How far do I back test from months ago? When we do the simulator, we can just I'll just pick a random month within no further than like a year ago. We'll just kind of simulate that. When I back test, typically I like to do the previous days, maybe the previous week. Nothing really too further than that though for me. Nope, no trade yet. Soft yep, 100% Xavier. It is amazing.
Oh, could you go to the 15-minute for a second?
Yep.
My plan for open is I'd like to see this next 15-minute candle consolidate like this, and then I want to see a break of the high, and then I'm looking for price to come back up here. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking to enter at a high if this next 15-minute candle consolidates down here, and then just to stop below the low for buys. But sells, I want to see us break below this wick first, and then yeah, like you said, come back for a retest, and then sell the high instead of selling the low.
I got you.
Can I just say one thing to that, Dorian?
Uh-huh.
The only thing I would say is just be careful on the, like, you know, you said you're going to take on the first 15 minutes. Obviously, there's a surge of volume and it could just shoot up on the first 15 minutes, but remember, we usually have those typical 15-minute candles where
Right,
it breaks the high and it continues heading further down, or it breaks the low and it continues heading further up.
Yeah, that's right.
That'd be the only thing I would say.
Yeah, no, I just remembered that.
Honestly, like, it sucks that we like sometimes we can't take it if it just rockets up in the first with the surge of volume.
We don't want to take that though.
Yeah. Pardon me?
I said we don't want to take that one.
Yeah, so like that's what I'm saying. Just like watch out for like those the first 15 minutes, because I've seen that play happen so many times. It's happened to me so many times.
I like your idea, Dorian.
Wow, when we hit the like goal before market open, beautiful. Views went up about 40 people too, so that's good. Hopefully YouTube will be like, hey, we need to show people this. Social mentor, thank you, appreciate it. Don't spam the chat, please and thank you. Nope, I like market orders because I like to position my stop loss based on what's happening right now, not with I don't like preset stop losses, because if I have a preset one for 10 pips but I was able to have a 5 or 7 pip, I'd rather have that. Thank you, Tova. I hope so. That would be awesome if we hit that tomorrow. What do I think about the 2 wicks below support on the 30-minute? So these two here, I'm assuming. I think if we close underneath here and then we make another lower low, I think we're going to be good. If it breaks the 2-hour low, will I enter? No. Because then I would be selling the low, and those were my mistakes earlier in the week. So I'm not going to make that again. I'm going to wait to sell kind of the high or resistance, or buy the low or support. Better to just add FTMO challenge fee to your own account and trade. That's up to you. Depends on how much money you have to play with, how much you want to play with, and stuff like that. So that's up to you to kind of figure out. Really good news for JPY. Okay. Yep, no problem, Patrick. I just like GJ. That's it. Nothing specific. Fonza, price action, support resistance, and then highs and lows of current to previous candles. So it's strictly price action and support resistance.
Alright. My bias is about to turn bearish once we break this wick.
We break
right
here,
there.
yeah.
set my entry to 133.800,
Gotcha.
just below that red the bearish wick.
And today's Wednesday. 6:50. All right, so we got 6 minutes till open. A Tokyo session specialist? No, I think I'm decent at Asian session. I think we do all right. I mean, we have consistently 600, 700 people showing up every single day. I'd say we do okay. Damn, DJ. The day we wait for open, it moves. How convenient. Yeah, but at least we're out of that area now. So once this hourly closes, probably expect the top
Yeah,
wick.
look at that FOMO move.
Mm-hmm. We kind of got the direction though now, so we know we should be looking for some sells.
Yeah,
target-
but it didn't really respect anything.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm more
So-
interested in what happens in the first 15 minutes of open.
All this could be fluff.
It could be just tickling you down under to get you to jump in some cells, and then poof, there we go.
Which one is it? Is it gonna do this?
This is probably the wick that monetary base needs.
Or is it gonna do this? That's the question, chat. Which one is it?
Just went down 15 pips in 1 minute.
That's right, Gurja.
The question of the day. Is it going up? Or is it going down?
Guess we'll find
Sure.
out.
In a range.
Yeah.
Or range. Let's see.
Gotcha.
What do you guys think? You guys think this is going to continue heading down? Maybe do a retest? Or do you guys think this is a possible fake on the hourly?
I think it's gonna be a wick, and then the next one's gonna do a retest, create a top wick, and then come down.
There you go. That's Sharma's views. Let's see what everybody else thinks. Chat, I want to hear you guys' opinions. Don't just copy Sharma or someone. I want to hear your own opinions.
Yeah, don't copy me. Don't copy it.
There was a retest on the 1 minute.
Well, you know me, I'm still holding on to the 134.185.
I was kind of seeing a split in the chat. Some people are saying fake out, some people are saying support. I mean retest.
DJ always does a fake out.
Yeah, let's see what happens once they open 4 more minutes. She's crashing at open. Up and away. Ooh, the chat split on this. Some people are saying going down to 700, going down to 200.
Yeah, I think if we're coming down, we're going down to like 450.
So having difference of opinions on this proves that we're dealing with a market.
Yep. Let's see. What is doing to the chart, Paul?
Trying to choose a better color. Stop judging me.
Nah, I just seen you change on YouTube. I was like, bro.
Oh, it did change on YouTube? Or... Oh, okay, now I see it.
Yeah. No one knows until the candle's closing. Quick guessing. LOL, wait for the market to tell you. I know. I don't know what the chat's bias is. No need to get so defensive.
Took off my sell stock because I'm not about to become a wick in that
Yeah.
first 15 minutes.
Yeah, we've seen how the first 15 minutes of that hourly happens.
Yeah.
I think your entry, if you got it, was underneath this bullish candle, signifying with quotations, because it's not signifying, support. It was resistance. We have lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, break of low. Price fell down. But I think this is either going to come back up, and then we'll take it down again, or this is going to pull all the way up. We're going to kind of form support. We'll go back up here, and then we'll see what happens there.
If it breaks this, I think it's going to continue heading further up.
Oh wow, we have 691 watching. Look at that. We are 300 from the goal.
I was gonna say I would need it to break this top hourly to continue to get in any sort of a buy entry. So that's my view on it. Other than that, I'm waiting to see if this is what's gonna happen.
Okay. I kind of like this background color. I don't know what you guys think. I think it looks less bright in my face. I think it looks good.
One person said not great the background color.
I think this new one, once he sees the updated one, will be better. Rabbi, how do you feel about it now? I think it looks a lot cleaner. You
How
can
about target area price coming down to like? Let me see if I can mark it up.
I think you're gonna get your 300 viewers now since you got that new color.
Yeah, true. Maybe that will peak the algo.
684. What's like the record?
For views?
Yeah.
743.
Yeah, we're at 680. Is this climbing?
We're getting there. More likes, more chatting. You don't like black chart background? I do, but Rakil has a black chart background, and I'm gonna do my own thing. I like the gray. I like how it makes the candles look.
Well, bright green.
You can't see the wicks now as good. I mean, I see them. I'm looking at the screen, and you can see them pretty clearly. Maybe I'll darken up the green.
Alright, here we go.
A person said that you can change the colors of the wicks to black.
Yeah, no, I don't want to make them black. Why less views in Asian? It's just not as popular of a session.
It's also harder to trade, like easy and hard to trade, I would say. Like less opportunities, but like it's not as like super crazy volume. Whereas like you're getting like your bias is hard to decide.
Yep. Do the colors affect decision making? Nope. You should be able to see everything just fine.
Yeah, a person said that you can see everything
Yep.
fine.
Oh, 695. Are we gonna break 740 today? Hopefully we'll break 1K and get a nice winning trade. But if we're getting volume, this first 15 minutes could be really messy. So let's see how we react in this wick here. Let's see what price does.
The only way I'm entering sell is if it does a retest. I don't want to enter at any break of low.
I'd prefer a retest of 134, but
Yeah.
Rabbi, that's funny. Sharma, do you feel like the gray has a good color scheme with the red and the green?
I like it.
Okay. Rabbi,
People probably can't see the wick, so you could probably make those darker, but candles look fine.
you can't see the wicks?
On YouTube, probably.
I mean, I'm looking at YouTube and I see them pretty well.
Alright, then. I think the gray looks good.
All right, female perspective, we got to be good then. I think that's how this works.
I like that.
Whatever
I like
they
that.
say goes.
That's
No, he's
the
going for
moment of truth right here, Gujat. The first 15 minutes.
Yep. Even if it continues on, I'm not getting in any sort of trade. I want to retest 100%.
Yeah, it's gonna be a wick out.
Yeah, because if it does this, I'm just saying if it does do this, do retest, I typically get in somewhere like in the middle of it, so I can at least take it down to the bottom of the.
Yep.
This would be support.
Guys, all I can think about is 134, 185. It's crazy.
And buys, I'm looking at it to possibly break that hourly high, previous hourly high, I think, which is that. And then you just need a good stop loss.
I think the previous 4-hour high break would be the entry for me.
If it breaks a previous hourly high, it's a fake out to me to continue heading further up, so I can. That's how I look at it, as capitalizing on it.
Yep.
Okay, I do kind of like the black wicks.
Let me see how the. Ooh, that looks clean. With the outline, that looks clean.
She's sexy. Better. Maybe dark green and dark red wicks. I think I like the black.
Yeah.
I like what we got going on.
Oh, you should see my chart. I got like a Halloween theme going on.
I do the basic black and white. I think black and white's the cleanest to me. Black and white candles.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty. It's yeah, it's very clean.
You're also really weird too, so I mean. Alright. Maybe this green is gonna look better on the screen.
People think this looks way better.
You think this green looks way better?
Oh no, I think the wicks, when you made the wicks darker, they're just saying it now.
Yeah, I see
I
that.
have one template that has black, and black, just one color. It's kind of weird.
Euro dollar.
I've seen
just-
people do that with white, like just plain white, bull and bear.
Yeah, it's just weird. And the thing about the psychological where it doesn't, that's just bull. If you can't handle the psychology of the market, let's go back and learn how to handle the psychology of the market.
Fair enough.
I agree with you there. That's a very valid point.
So anyway,
Do we think we're coming up to 134 and catching it down?
That's what I'm hoping for. I want to get a. I want to sell at a high. All right, let's see what these candles look like. If they look a little better.
Oh wait, just popped up on live right now.
Yep.
I like the old green. What is this Christmas over here?
That's what I thought too.
Ooh, the blue.
Oh, that looks nice. That blue.
That got me tingling.
That's literally my chart. Just
Blue
with
is,
a black background.
blue is my favorite color, so.
And it's your brand color, no?
Yep.
Yeah, so you gotta do some sort of blue and red. You're doing blue and red.
Blue and red.
That's exactly my chart with a black background.
Blue and red, beautiful.
Kind of feeling black and purple.
You
I'm not
need to
good.
relax here. You're
You
You
getting
gotta,
too
do,
excited.
you gotta do black and yellow.
You're getting too excited there.
Bright yellow.
I am beautiful on colors. My color
Yeah.
scheme is incredible.
And that song by the Black Eyed Peas came out like 15 years ago now or something.
Blue for bullish. Yep, exactly. That's actually how I taught my girlfriend what bullish and bearish is. Is bullish, think blue. Blue is up, or blue is profit. Alright. Alright, I will be back in a second. Black and purple, yeah, that would be nice. Pink and red, no. I'm not going to do pink and red.
In Christmas, you gotta do Christmas colors.
Okay, let's never speak again. And if you think we're playing Christmas
Come
music
on,
during
man.
Christmas, you are
Yeah.
out of your mind.
100%. Nah, I'm gonna make it happen.
I will quit streaming before that
Hey,
happens.
4th of July, man. We gotta do the 4th of July. We gotta do American black, white, and alright, what is it?
Red, white, and blue.
Red, white, blue.
Did you really
Yeah.
say black and white? Come
That's
on.
the day though.
What
I
country
would
are
say
you
black
from?
and white.
Canada. We
None
got
of it.
Canada on Canada Day. Not
Yeah, you got,
Yeah.
it's Canada Day. Come on, red and white. I want to see the white come out real quick. If you don't put it, I'm gonna leave.
I think Paul already left.
Aw. Nah, I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna get him to play Christmas music and Christmas colors in Christmas. I'm gonna set some sort of goal like on the stream, and they're gonna hit it, and then he's gonna have to do it.
1K likes.
There you go. I'm gonna say it for Christmas. I want Christmas music and Christmas colors.
So the first 1K like is a giveaway. The second one, we make Paul change his colors to Christmas.
Is 1K views for that giveaway first.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I had a question.
Yeah.
That other support that Paul has drawn on his chart.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like that bearish candle closed outside, and then we got our little move of about 18 pips, didn't we?
You talking about this?
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah, they're the reason why I think like I can't speak for them, but I think one reason I think Harrison was going over it, he didn't want it, and Paul was going over it. They didn't want to get caught in the low for it to continue heading up, because this happened in the first 30 minutes of the hourly, and there's still another 30 minutes left, and the second 30 minutes could have came back up. So they're waiting for that. I think so. Also, it was these wicks that they were looking for, but just ask him when he comes back. I think that's what they were talking about.
No worries, man. Yeah, cheers.
And it's also this 4-hour zone it came to that he was looking at, which is these wicks. So it's just like the lower zone that they're worried about, and then this can kind of close below, which is I think a good sign for them. And I'm looking for a retest to continue hitting further down unless it breaks a high. Hourly high, because if it does break the hourly high, I think this is a fake out to continue hitting further, and this was kind of like a lower retest than usual on the 4 hour.
Hey,
Meet yourself, bro. What is this happening?
Somebody got excited.
mm-hmm.
I think that 134 area.
Yep, we're going to retest.
Somebody got excited about the 5 ticks that just happened.
Unless it breaks a high. If it breaks a high, I think we can continue going up.
I
don't know.
Shoot up pips right now.
I don't know, because let's look at the hourly. Hourly is very big. So you think if we break that 30 minute, we're going to break that hourly too then?
No, I'm talking about like the hourly high. That's the hourly high, no?
No. Not if we break here.
No, that's no this.
Oh, yeah. You said previous.
Yeah.
I thought you said previous.
No. That's the hourly
Gotcha.
high. That's what I was saying.
That's incredible.
If we break here, that's fine. I just don't want to, like, if we break this, I think this is just like a fake on the hourly to continue hitting further up.
Yep, and then if we close above here, we'll take it up. Otherwise, if we form resistance, then we have clean traffic coming down. Yep. Like this video, yo. Yeah, I think the most likes we've ever had has been like 407, something like that. So I think we are about to break that, and maybe hit that 1K views. We're 320 away, so we're close. Maybe with another hour and a half, we can hit that number. That would be incredible.
And Paul, I made a deal with YouTube chat.
What'd you do?
During the, I'm gonna repeat it like later on. During the winter months, closer to Christmas, if we hit 1K likes, they said that you have to play Christmas music and have Christmas chart.
Fine.
The chat said it, not me. The chat said it.
All right.
And you gotta wear a Santa hat too.
I'm down. If we hit 1,000 likes and 1,000 views during Christmas, then or even just in general, if we hit it at all sometime during Christmas, I guess we'll put Christmas music on and Christmas colors and
Gotta wear a Santa hat too.
and a Santa hat.
Oh, there you go. We're gonna dress up Paul.
Wow. All right. Well, we're gonna cut the stream quick, and we'll be
That's
back
Paul
in a
is
few
gonna
months.
be giving out free trades.
Well, stream's over. We'll be back come Christmas. Bye. Wow, 415. That's crazy. I can't believe we just beat that record. That's insane. That's insane.
What was the likes record?
We're at 415 now. The record was 407. But
jeez,
to this chart, if we get a weak bullish 30-minute close and we break the low, I think that's going to be a beautiful trade to the downside.
Oh yeah, that'd be a perfect break and retest.
Yep, I agree with you there.
Yep.
How many pips is this? If it does even break here. Ooh, 17. Let's see what the new 15 is.
Hey, 150 pips in one go on a 5-minute time frame.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna break 500 likes today, and hopefully YouTube will spike these this channel. Everyone has the right to dislike and like more. Yeah.
Hey, dislikes for what? We didn't even take a trade yet.
What?
White man's hating.
Who's hating?
So 8 dislikes. We didn't even take a trade yet. White man's hating. Those mans got in some early trades and lost, clearly.
Yeah, somebody lost. Somebody took buys at that bullish 30-minute. That's why we wait for new highs and new lows. Because we have support. We have a bullish closing above this little resistance here. so that should mean we're going to go up. But we never made a new high and price came down. So that's why we wait for that little extra confirmation. And I really like this blue scheme. This is, oof, this is pretty. And yes, if there will not be a Santa outfit, but if there was, it would be sleeveless, of course, without a doubt.
We might even do a Halloween challenge.
Okay, let's not get crazy.
That's the next holiday. Is any other holiday?
I mean, it's summer now. It's got to be suns out, guns out. So I need to go buy more tank tops.
Are you streaming? Wait, when's July?
Yep, we are live streaming right now. You are correct.
No.
Do I have a group on Facebook? Nope. No, it's not on Facebook. It is on Discord. So if you check out the website in the middle of the screen, you will you can join either the subscription or the mentorship there, and that should tell you that would get you into the community.
So we have rejected almost that 134 area and we're headed down.
Yep.
Is the next 15-minute candle the move is the question.
That's what I'm mapping up.
Yep. See what happens. I think if we break this 15-minute low, I mean, I think that we could at least go to the next low after that and then continue down.
I agree. That's kind of what I'm looking at. If we break this previous 15-minute low, stop loss is, and if we did it all the way there, it'd be 16. We'll just set it there.
Ooh, there it goes.
That was quick.
Are we taking an entry? Okay, I'm taking an entry.
I'm going to, yeah, once we break that 15.
I'm gonna hold off. I don't like the levels.
I'm gonna wait for that 15 to close.
The 15 or the 30?
15.
Oh, you're going to wait for this one to close now?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if that closes bearish. What if it does, I'll take that down.
I kind of
Just
got my
wait for that area to the left.
in 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that issue area to the left.
I gotcha. I mean, if we break that low, I mean, I think we're clean down to here.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, I mean, that's still 10 there, and then we got 30 down there if we hit there.
What is your stop loss? Just 10 pips?
It's about 9. 9 pips. I got it about right here, just a few extra pips above.
Somebody entered.
Hey guys, just did a quick mile run for some cardio.
Mute your mic, please.
Do 3 sets, 30s, 15 repetitions. Please get that cardio done.
Once we break that 15-minute, I'll probably secure at like 10 pips for me, which is gonna be at like 700.
Mm-hmm.
And let the rest run. I think after 700 on the 15-minute, the next is at around 400.
Yeah.
believe.
Did someone say they're waiting for the 15-minute close, or did they mean the previous one?
Yo, I'm back.
Did that break?
Yep.
Mm. Oh, what you? Is that on the 15-minute?
Yep. 15-minute break.
I think for me, the only way I could take a sell is if we break the low of this 30-minute, but then the stop loss is going to be, I think, way too big. So I'll probably sit this one out. If it breaks this low and just continues down, I'll sit it out. But if it does close like a bearish candle, but not below this wick, then I'll maybe look for the next 30 minutes to create a top wick and then come down and break and then have a better stop loss.
Gotcha.
But I'll be calling it. Give it another. Yeah, wait, see how this candle closes, and then we'll go from there.
Like from an objective standpoint, I mean, this is a beautiful break and retest if this is to play out right now.
Yeah, if it does go down. Mm-hmm.
You can't really get a better break and retest than this.
Finally get a good setup. Been waiting 2 weeks for this thing.
Did you take this one too?
No, not yet. I'm waiting for that 15 to close.
Gotcha. Oh, was that you who said that?
Yeah.
This is not normal GJ behavior. Usually when it breaks and retests, it pulls into the range a little bit. So I'm going to probably sit this one out.
Yep. I mean,
I'm
We'll
gonna wait
see.
for this 15 minutes. What we said for daily is bullish.
I got in this trade with a lower lot size with a stop loss above the previous 15-minute though.
oh, so you did the
Stop.
bigger stop.
Yeah, just with a lower lot size because I don't feel comfortable when it doesn't have a top wick like that. So that's
Mhm.
why.
We'll see. Discord is just a chatting platform.
Yo, Gurge gonna make you a top wick right now, you know.
Should have respected the low then.
Gonna make you a wick up top and then come back down.
Yeah, if it does, and then when it comes back down, I'll move my stop loss so I can reduce my risk. So my risk is the same on all trades now, 1%, but it will reduce even further once this makes a top wick, and then if it continues heading further down. Unless it hits stop. It hits me
Damn.
on a stop loss.
Nothing wants to work on GJ this week. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I think those sells were too early.
That broke the low.
Yeah, but I based on my 30-minute analysis would be too early.
Yeah, it's probably just making that top wick to come right back down.
Yeah, but it broke the low though too then, so then why did it break the low first? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
She's just done that a lot. Sometimes it breaks a low, creates a top wick, and then continues down.
He's mean.
Yeah.
That's why I set like the safer SL here, but I might be completely wrong and it might continue head up. We shall see.
Could you go on the daily real quick, Paul? Just want to see where it would go.
I think we're gonna pull this wick.
Hey, yeah, I think we're right above that though. We're probably gonna hit those 2 wicks.
Here.
Below. Yeah, right there.
Yep.
And then trace back up.
Yep.
So Gurjat, you said you put your stop loss above the previous 15?
Yeah, because that's where I felt comfortable. Because I just don't like you setting like a random like 10 pips if it doesn't have a top wick. I'd rather have it above a wick. So I have it set at the previous 15, just in case if this one to create a top wick to continue heading further down. The only second part about it that is it makes my lot size a lot smaller and then my due to my stop loss being bigger, but
You can manage it a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I can like reduce my risk after if this continues down.
Yeah, I think that's pretty smart, because if we do end up coming down, we've got quite a bit of room to come down, and so the risk reward makes sense.
Yeah, but now it depends if it does come down or not. That's the question.
Yeah.
Gotta sit and wait. I'm in the trade now. Just gotta sit and wait and let it happen.
Yeah, I haven't gotten in quite yet.
Yeah, that was some shit. Maybe the 30-minute low, but still, same entry. Oh well.
The next 30-minute will give you a better entry point.
Yeah, I know, but it's been one of those weeks with that kind of shit. Yeah. It's too early, I guess.
At least you can say that you tried to sell the high instead of selling the low today.
Yeah, that was good, but still, even waiting for it still didn't work. I'm gonna look for another entry because I do still think we're coming down. It just wanted to smack me in the face first. So we'll see what happens. That 30-minute low was probably going to be better, but the 15 made a bottom and a top. And that was the first part of the hour. Kind of rejected our area up here, closed underneath, made a new low, made sense. Maybe bigger stop or wait for 30-minute would have been a little more momentum to the downside. So we'll see what happens in 30 minutes.
So much, and then it just goes.
Mm-hmm. Any plans for a simulation?
Traders first, and then it just goes.
Yeah.
All the traders.
The only reason I can see this being a fake out is because that initial move down happened in 1 minute.
This one here?
Yeah, it went like 15 pips in 1 minute, so could be manipulation to go further to the upside, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we close bearish, maybe rejecting off of here. And if we make new lows, I think we're going to just come down. But if we make higher lows and higher highs, then we'll go up. Yep, yeah, I'm going to see, I'm going to look to re-enter at the 30-minute again if we get another one. Same idea.
Yeah, I'm looking to add a position if this continues heading down further.
We're already in Gujarat?
Yeah, I got in once it broke the 15-minute low. Just trading my plan because to me it looks like it did a retest with the wick all the way up top.
Yeah.
And the major broke them. Obviously, it was slightly lower. Once it broke the 15-minute low, I thought this was going to continue heading down at least to 133. 700-ish area on the 15-minute, and then it just didn't have the top wick, so that's why I put the stop loss above the previous 15-minute because I want to give it some room. And if this, I might add a position if the next 15-minute comes down and breaks the low now, the 30-minute low. So I might add one position there, and that would give me an even better stop loss then.
Makes sense.
And I would reduce the current stop loss, so then it would be less than 1% risk.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Starts going into profits a little bit, add on to it.
No, even if it doesn't go into profit, it depends on. I would love for this 30-minute to close like a doji, like how it is right now, even like a bullish doji, and then once it breaks a low, I would add a position, only if the next 30-minute creates a top wick first, where it gives me good enough stop loss. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna just stick with this one position I have in.
Okay.
Because then, if it does create a top wick first, I can reduce the risk of the previous trade.
Mm-hmm.
I'll enter when the next 30-minute breaks the low.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Because we came back up and we rejected that area and we're coming right back down.
Yeah.
Yep, 5 minutes, kind of forming resistance.
The way that this is, it still has 2 more minutes. I don't want to say anything, but if it closes like this is like and breaks a low. I love that kind of setup because then it did like the perfect retest here on like a higher time frame instead of like a 15-minute, and then once it breaks a low on the 30-minute, then you would have necessarily a 30-minute target, which could be all the way down here. Then instead of a 15-minute target.
Yeah, right as you're saying it.
Yeah, I don't want this to go right now. I want the next one to go.
Yeah, ideally this thing to just chill out for a minute would be perfect. Looks like the
Yeah.
5 minute just came up, wicked me out, and then it's breaking the lows again to continue.
Yeah, that's why I don't feel comfortable. I know like that's your plan where it usually gives some room to create the top work. That's why I'd rather just have like a set like area where it's like another previous wick. That's why I like to trade with the wicks.
Makes sense.
DJ chill.
It just sucks that like it messes with their risk reward like the lot says, but I'd rather like have it mess with that than and be more comfortable with my stop losses.
Makes sense. Yep, so we'll give it another
Yeah,
shot.
Smart, man.
Like, new patient Gurja, no super aggressive trades, no over risking. Everything's brand new.
Who is this guy?
DG, we told you, man.
So yeah, then if we break this low, we get in again. One more try.
It's a really weak bullish close right there.
Yep. Stop would be about 10. Give it one more go. Break it that previous 30-minute.
I think top wick at 900 and right back down. Amazing trade.
I'm in, guys.
Oh, you got in already?
Yeah, as soon as I can, closed. See what happens.
I've seen the aggressive one.
I just reduced my risk now. It was at the previous 15-minute. Now it's at the previous 15-minute, the new one that just formed.
Nice.
Yeah, I only did 1%.
Yep, 1% on the first one, 1% on this one. See if we can fall to target this time.
I think I'm gonna enter at the break of the 15-minute low, the stop above the current one, or the previous one.
Yep, same. That's what mine is at.
I wanted to come up to test these wicks here on this side, and then come right back down.
I mean, that last one kind of did that, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, but like this 15-minute, if it comes up and goes right back down, that'll be a better calculation for me. Because this could still come back up a little bit, wick out people, and then go right back down.
Yeah, if it does that, then we'll be done, unfortunately.
I'll still enter once it's 30 minutes closer.
Yep. Yeah, if we're going up, we shouldn't break this bullish low here. We should make a higher low and then push up and fill the wick.
Here we go.
Oh, it broke for you?
No, not yet.
No. Zay, it didn't break for mine yet.
I just got in.
Your guys is broke too?
I think I just got in a little bit early.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to add another position. If I do add another position, just to be extra safe, I'm gonna put the stop loss above the current. Sorry, I was breaking as I was talking. Above the current 30-minute.
Yep, I got in it one more time. See if we can go to target.
I just got in.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. I'm doing my Gigi dance.
Oh man.
He just this last little wick on the 15-minute to break.
All right, here we go. Hopefully we got ourselves in a good seat today.
Yeah.
If not, you know, and reduce or manage the trade and come back tomorrow.
Got 10 pip stop, entry there, and then I'm going to target kind of down here, actually. Target 20 pips.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, one sec, hold on.
I think once we break if we break the 30-minute low right there, then I think we'll see some volume.
I agree with you.
Come back. Yeah, obviously we want to break that previous hourly low. Excuse me. But we'll see where we go. Ideally, if it pushes up, that's not great. We'll manage it as it goes.
Yeah, price comes back to my entry. I'm gonna exit 50%.
Oh, is entry like up here?
Yeah, it was
Gotcha.
133, 839.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if it flips bullish on the 15, I'll exit half of it.
Yep, but it broke the 30-minute, and that's the idea for the entry. If it goes up, it goes up. And then it will just be not moving how we normally move, and that will be that. But this trade is pretty damn close to the textbook 30-minute low and continue clean traffic, so if it doesn't play out, then that sucks. It'd be a real shitty week. 2 pivots, yeah, it doesn't matter. It broke the low. That's all that matters. It made a lower low. Lower high, lower high, lower high, lower low. So
Yeah,
now
I'm
we
out.
should continue. Yep, if you were waiting for the hourly break, I mean, that's fine too. But ideally, if it breaks the 30-minute low, and it is going to move down nicely, then it'll break the hourly low too. If it's not going to move nicely, then it's probably going to dance and go up. So we'll see what happens.
I think it's just creating the top weight to come right back down. Pretty textbook, like you said, though.
Yeah, it is. It's like one of my favorite things to trade. Typically moves a little better, but GJ's not been moving great lately, so we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna take this trade every time. Looks like the 5-minute kind of closed underneath that little support it made, but then there's no new lower low yet as well. So we'll see. You're still in. Yep, it's already pushing towards stop again. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm not looking to take a third trade. If this one doesn't play out, then I don't expect any higher low to play out. So, but I'll pull it up for you, GenMed. I want to see your chart. But yeah, I would. If this doesn't play out, the fact that a new low 2 times didn't play out, then I'm not interested in even playing with this anymore. Failure to reject, to sell, price usually retests the high and reject again. Yeah. Retest of trend line or whatever, TR. Does TR mean something that you guys know of? Retest of TR, okay. Yeah, so that was a retest, and now we have kind of lower highs forming with lower lows. So we'll see what happens. You like a buy opportunity here? Yeah. Like I said, I'm just trading my plan. End of the week, it typically plays out. So we'll see what happens.
I think TR meant the range.
Oh, the range. Gotcha.
I'm still in this. I'm just watching on the 5-minute. To me, right now, the stop loss is above the 5-minute structure. And once it breaks that, then I'll be able. But as of right now, it hasn't broken any structure for me.
Yeah, 5 minutes still forming structure. We just need we need that new low under. Obviously, the break of this hourly low would be great, but 5-minute kind of closed underneath our support here. So making a low, maybe another lower high, break this low, and I think we'll be good. And yeah, if it does push up and dances around, then I don't expect any significant move to be worth trading unless we're buying somewhere in the 1-minute, 5-minute wicks down here. But then that's just how you trade versus how I trade, so that's all it is. So we'll see. But yeah, no third entry. Tried the same idea twice, doesn't work. It's best to just come back another day. use a tight SL. I mean, it's 10 pips, so yeah, it's tighter. No, Asian session's actually not normally this bad, but the past few weeks have been a lot of nonsense like this. And yep, yeah, I'll be waiting to see. We'll be staying on past 8. But, again, if this doesn't play out, I'm not taking a third. So, if there is a move that happens at 8:30 like it has been the past couple days, then I'll just get to watch it. That's all.
I think we'll see a push back up when the 10-year bond auction news comes out.
There's a what?
My time,
Mhm.
so PST 8:35. There's a bond auction news that comes out, and that incorporates like interest rates and stuff like that. So, looking at the past data for JPY, before they were in a lockdown, all the interest rates were in negatives for them. So if this interest rate that comes out or the bond auction that comes out is in negative again, that'll give GJ a little push back up.
A little push up, you said?
Yeah, a little push up. Because it's weak interest rates for JPY.
Mhm.
And so that'll probably make GJ a little stronger. But for now, we're coming down for sure. It's pretty much the same retest as yesterday when price kind of consolidated for a bit and it came right back down. Did a retest and went right back up.
Yeah, it really dicked around on the highs and lows yesterday too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for it to dick around 2 times in a row like that though, especially going up to the 30-minute then, that would be real not good.
GJ is a bully, that's why.
Yeah, she's been bullying me this week. We'll see. Oh, did that 15-minute close? I didn't even see what time it was. Close like that. It's kind of ugly.
Oh.
But even on the 15-minute, that was a weak bull. So it's just making that top wick for the 30-minute to come right back down.
Yeah. Typically when we make those lows like that though, we don't, if we're gonna move nice, we don't come back up and make new highs. That means ranging. But we'll see. It's dancing right there again. See how we play out. I feel like the music gets quieter when we get in a trade. I don't know why. And there we go. No luck with Asian tonight. Lows and highs don't mean shit tonight, so I am done for the session.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night too.
Mm-hmm.
It's been no good.
Nope.
I didn't take any trades tonight.
It was a good decision because GJ was not nice. Yep.
Yeah,
Looked
I
real
really
nice,
did.
but what's going to happen is when we end the stream, it's going to break an hourly low or a 30-minute low just like we did, and it's going to fall down here just like we did yesterday.
I think this is still continuing down. Obviously, I got hit out too, because like the way the 4 hours closing is really nice. I think so.
Yeah, looks like it's leaving a wick to go fill, but I had to smack everyone around first. Yep, 'cause that's like my favorite trade right there, and that one did not work.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out.
Alright, bro.
I'll see you guys later. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, see you later.
So it's always more sad when the textbook trade doesn't work. Cause like, come on, man, my favorite trade.
Yeah, for real.
It's just one of those days where the probability just isn't on our side.
Nope, been like that all week for me. It's a little frustrating. 3 trades this week, 3 losses. Yep. Yeah. I don't even know what I'm at for losses. It's not good. It has been a bad week so far.
Wow, it's really kind of pulling up now.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking of just waiting, taking a buy, but that would kind of go against the bias.
Mm-hmm. Bias was all sells.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, daily looks bullish, but we're kind of in this area here, and this wick tapped into it. Closed week with a longer body, so plus 4 hour we were bearish. 2 hour we were kind of stuck here. Lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower lows. Yeah, I thought that one makes sense. I liked the first one was 15. Maybe should have waited for 30, but clearly waiting for the 30 didn't work either, so just didn't want to play out. So we'll journal those at the end and then post that up again. Yeah, it's been doing a lot of dumb shit lately. Not respecting highs and lows like it normally does, unfortunately. So that sucks. Probably should be that. I'll move that zone. Because we're clearly just not caring about what's there. We're gonna probably go back up to there and then see something. That would make sense.
I mean, they play out for the last little Asian push.
Yeah, I'm not taking a third. Been getting smacked enough this week. I'm gonna just take less trades so I get smacked less.
No, I know how you feel.
Wow, just came up.
See you later, Burns. Yep.
Watch like this last 9 minutes. It just close back in the range, breaking the previous hourly,
Possible.
and the fake out happens to continue going up.
It's possible.
That's how it looks on the 2 hour.
Yeah, look at the 4 hour too now. It pulled so far back. I think it depends on which way how far back this hourly closes now. That's crazy.
Well, it has to come down eventually to make that lower high. Or that, the higher low come back up.
Sorry to change the topic. I just changed to a raw account, but the spread doesn't seem so great. Is anyone else on a raw account?
That's a zero spread, right?
Well, supposedly.
Should be good. Maybe it's just their Asian session's not very good.
I used to be on raw ECN account for Advantage before.
Mm-hmm.
My spreads were always fine, like decent.
I mean, it's currently 1.6, 1.7 pips.
I usually have around there for Asian session like 1.9, 1.2. It's not going to be perfect zero ever.
Like on a raw account, right?
Yeah, it's never going to be. I've never seen a person have perfect zero spread, but it's usually.
No, I was expecting more like 1 or 0.8, not 0.
Yeah, it could just like I was saying, it could just be the Asian session. In New York session, I usually have better spread.
Yeah, New York's always better than Asian session for spreads because mine's 1 to 1.5 right now in Asian, and then during New York it's always like 0.2, 0.5, 0.8.
Yeah.
Always under a pip. Yeah, so it's a lot better in New York or London session for sure. Yeah, Asian session's just not been not been wanting to do anything. Not a ton of, get a little burst and then we go back to doing nothing. And then we get off and we get a little burst. So, oh well.
Oh well.
Yep. We waited to come out of the range. We waited for the 30-minute. Still didn't play out. So,
Yeah.
sucks, but followed the plan. Didn't
If it-
sell at the low. Didn't do anything crazy.
If it closes back in the range, then it's there.
Probably push back up to 400 here, 200.
Yeah, it could potentially be like an hourly fake out to the
Yeah.
downside.
Ideally, it should stay under here, though. Might just be coming up to test it a little bit harder. But we'll see. If this one also closes under here, too, we could be respecting this area here.
Unless it's the higher low.
Yep. But, I mean, yeah, that 2 hour broke everything and it's kind of pulling back. So, ideally, I do see this wick coming to get filled. And then we kind of come down a little bit. But, yeah, you couldn't have really planned for that. Four hours still bearish. Yeah, I do still think we're coming down. We're just not coming down while we're on the charts. That's all.
DJ knows.
That's been every day this week. As soon as we get off, we move.
Yeah, she just want to take us out first.
Yeah, obviously, I mean, that's a joke, but
Yeah.
so it's a mean ass joke for GJ. It's bound to go down now that you're out, yeah. Does it being the first month impact on the moves? Typically the end of the month moves really bad, and then the beginning moves normal for me. But Asian and GJ in general has been arranging way more than normal. So maybe that's why. Because typically during Asian we do see 1, 2, 3 candles up, and then some candles down, and then we see a big like 20, 30 pip candle. But the past two weeks or so, we haven't really seen anything but this with a little breakout and then disrespect down here and then retracements. So, yeah. I mean, manipulation, whatever you want to call it. I mean, we were just wrong at the end of the day. It just didn't play out. So, that's all.
It's all good. We're coming down on the higher time frames.
Yeah, I mean, even your daily stop loss yesterday, it smacked you and then continued up.
Yeah, I mean, I knew before even setting up that trade, I knew it was gonna come down.
Yeah.
Because I needs to make that lower wick. I just didn't think it was gonna come down that much. But it made sense because if the news moves the price so much, it needs to be retraced, respected, to continue back up.
Yep.
So that's what the daily did. I'm not mad. I don't really care. It's gonna be another entry for me here right now, anyways.
To go up?
Yep. So that's why I'm selling it first, and looking at how price respected last time. Yesterday's daily wick. I think price is coming down to that 600 area, like I told you.
Yep.
Somewhere in that zone, and then it's gonna come right back up.
Yep, that's kind of what I'm looking at.
And if it's like that textbook trade, like we say, I think this daily candle is gonna close somewhat bearish, probably like a weak bearish, and then the next one's gonna open up bullish.
On the daily?
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a weak bearish or a weak bullish. But it's coming down for sure. It needs to make that lower wick.
Yeah, I still feel we're coming down as well.
I just got a new credit card about I think it was 3 months ago. And I asked my dad if I could pay for some of his bills with it, because if you spend $1,000 in the first 3 months, then you get $200 cash reward. So I did that, and I just got $200 extra. Put it into my trading account. So
Nice.
yeah.
Awesome, Dorian.
You buddy. All right, you guys. I'm heading out of here. You guys have a good evening.
Yep. See you later.
Good night, everyone.
I had to cut out for a call. What did I miss?
Another loss.
Where's my 134, 185? Is it coming?
I think 134 is coming. Maybe even 134, 150 area.
I asked for 185. I need my. It's a market, right? It's a market, right?
Yeah, it might give it to you. We'll see.
I just asked for the price that I want, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Gotta ask Uncle Ted.
yeah, maybe he'll know.
Oh, Sharma's on to me now. So I was the guy that was spamming the gulag saying that Ted just calls some guy to get the price, to go where he wants it.
I'm just kidding.
No. I kept hammering on him, and finally Ted answered. He said, "Yep, you're right." This is about a year ago.
Uncle Ted is funny. He gave me stuff when it comes to institutional trading.
Damn, this is gonna be one of those weeks like a couple weeks ago. Thought I'd never have one of those again. Wow. And we close with no top wick. Yep, of course.
This is looking disgusting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that was our 4-hour close too.
Yeah.
Bearish. Yep.
I don't like
2
it.
hours. Still bearish.
Treacherous price action.
Yeah. It made sense that it'd be cleaner as we pulled out. We had this sort of retest come up, and then we had lower lows, lower highs. 1, 2, 3, 4 candles in a row. Made perfect sense to come down.
It didn't go to the 50% retrace, which was down at about 133,826. Like it didn't pull back quite the same yesterday either. So all of this is like, if you ask any of the pros, they're gonna say because it's NFP week.
Oh, you know what's happening here? It's coming back to give you that price, and then it's gonna drop.
Right, but they know that people are looking for the 50% and this retrace, and it's just not hitting those.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Frankie, I saw the 800 level. I mean, strong level. I just like to look at the candles and not over clutter with stuff. Because if 800's a strong resistance, then it'd be like a resistance. We shouldn't make lower lows and lower highs. So I knew that 800 was here, but never worried about those flat levels before. Never really affected anything. So to me, the trade just didn't play out, whether it was because the 800 or because the hourly couldn't make a new low. I mean, you could argue both sides, but it just didn't play out. I was wrong is why it didn't play out. That's why. So that's what I'm gonna worry about, and how I'm going to look to be right next time. So we will see. It's opposite day. Yeah, I don't know.
To me, you were never wrong, but sometimes exceptions do occur. So your entry was not wrong. Maybe if you would have been more conservative, so you may have wait for that the wick of that red candle. Otherwise, your entry was not wrong.
No, I like the entry. I'll take that entry every single time. But the trade didn't play out, so technically I was wrong. But I appreciate the moral support. Around what time? Asian typically will lose volume in the next 30 minutes, but lately it's had no volume, and then typically Asian Open brings a little bit of volume, and then we dance, and then we get more volume after like 8:30.
Yeah, I think it was it Sahil who said that around 7 p.m. or like 10 p.m. Eastern time,
Mm-hmm.
when you see a push.
Yeah. Yep.
So maybe another hour or so.
Yep. Yeah, you can be right about direction, wrong with the trade. Yep. The zone was wrong. No, the zone wasn't wrong. It just ended up pushing up to here. So if this closes back under here, you could say this faked out above here and came back under, or this just pushed up and tapped here and then formed resistance. It's all about how you look at it. Yep, yeah, I noticed after, all week after, right as soon as we end, we get the nice push. I mean, yesterday, this was the sell we were trying to catch. And as soon as we ended right before this one closed, then this one happened and did that. Yep, yeah, I just sat on my hands and watched it fall to TP.
Are you thinking of starting the stream an hour to an hour and a half later and extending it?
Maybe 30 minutes later, and then we'll just stay on 30 minutes later, or we'll just stay on 30 minutes later. I didn't sell here because the rule I have is there's no bottom wick on this one. So my entry, I can't enter on this previous candle. I need to wait for another candle that has a wick. This one had a wick and didn't play out. So I was thinking the entry could have been below this one up here. Stop loss above here as you're kind of selling the resistance as it breaks support. But the better trade made more sense once we got under this level, which now we did. So if this closes bearish, those will probably be good sells to come down. So we'll see how this 30-minute goes. Yeah, I mean, I could blame the market and say the market's just screwing me, but that doesn't really help me get on the winning end of this trade next time. So
We need Ted here to move the market for us.
he said he cannot do that in Asian. Yeah. I mean, with recent Asians, apparently the market can't even move the market in Asian session. What's up, Gasmond? If you look from 134.216 to 133.652 on the 4 hour, there's big rejections. Yep, I saw the 4 hour, but so I saw the 4 hour area here. But the idea was then, why right now are we going bearish, making lower lows and lower highs, closing stronger bearish, and then when we drop down for the 30-minute for entries, why are we breaking supports here and here, closing bearish and then closing weak and then making new lows was my analysis for that sell. Was why are we doing that if we're going up? So Nope, John, I did not see it. I do not care. NZ CAD bullish. Yep, maybe.
Yeah, well, I told you I didn't like the pattern. I didn't like the level. That's what I said.
Yeah. Oh well.
Now after I see what it did, then yeah.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I want to see how this 30-minute closes. Oh boy, okay. That popped up real fast. Oh no, John, he's not confused with you. That is Internet Keyboard John. You are the moderator, John.
But Paul, by the time it gets to my price, I'm not even going to be interested in it.
It'll be so late in the session. Yeah. I'll be back in a few.
Well, it's definitely not the setup I envisioned.
Maybe we sold the low again. Maybe we should have waited for it to pull up. I'm gonna have to do some journal review. Check that out.
We're still making lower highs on the 4-hour.
Yeah, 4 hours is bearish too.
That move from yesterday, that 4-hour where I just dumped, that's what I want. I would love to catch that.
Would be nice. Kind of looking at this 15-minute. Make a top wick and then come down. About an 8 pip stop if we do stay under that low. Defo sold the low, yeah. I see now that that was possible. Even though that was kind of like the textbook entry. What up, Teflon Tips? Yeah, definitely nothing on GJ yet. There's your, did we hit your 185? No. Yeah, we could stall out right here at 134. What is gold doing? See you later, Ted. break that 4 hour? No, we didn't break the 4 hour yet. So that would just be right there. Web heat play. Yeah, Gurja, we'll see what happens in 9 minutes here. I think if we do close bearish or we close and break that low, I think we would be coming back to this area here. Yeah, probably a very, very bad 3 weeks to start trading. Yep, yeah, I saw. We break the, yep, 2 hour broke. 4 hour broke as well. What are you trying to show, Gerzat?
Yep.
Yep.
So this is what I was saying. If you look at the 4 hour, I'll go from like the higher time frames to the lower time frames. So this 4 hour, sorry. Okay, this, wait 1 second.
Killing me, Gersh.
Yeah, so this 4 hour, because sorry, I'm gonna trade. This 4 hour, right? It was like the support that we are looking at, right?
Mm-hmm.
Came down, yeah, it went below, but it closed above.
Yep.
Now I'm looking at that as like a rejection possible, right? Because if you now look at the 15-minute,
breaking the high, yep.
Yeah, and we broke the high also right now, and also if you look at the 15-minute, so it was like, okay, if we were going to continue heading further down, this created resistance. We should break the low, like how we always see, to continue heading further down. But the fact that we broke this high, I was like, okay, that makes no sense, right? Like to continue further down now. Now I'm looking at this as support to continue further up, and do with that. Also the 4 hour showing rejection out. You can easily say that it's going to go to the top of the range at least minimum, and possibly break it to continue heading further up, which I did. Like I'll send you my analysis after. I took the trade where it broke this 15-minute high. Stop loss was below. It was 8 pips, and then I wrote it out right to the top of the.
Oh, you took that one?
Old range. Yeah. Because I took it because like you always say like, okay, like if you're gonna continue heading further down, right, there should be resistance.
Yep.
But it makes no sense we broke the high, invalidating the resistance, indicating that this is a support.
Yep.
I secured full right now at 10 pips.
Nice.
Like I can continue holding further, but I just don't know if we have enough momentum. Like I know we're gonna get the last little push, but I just don't know if we have enough momentum to continue heading up to the upper zones here. I know I didn't call it all, but this was just a quick last second trade that I just saw.
Yep, no, I see it. There's Katz's price he was looking for.
I think this is going to continue hitting further up. I don't think this is going to come back down, Katz. Because look at that 4 hour now. If you look at the 4 hour.
Yeah, it's breaking everything.
It's going to, yeah, and these were just much smaller, like a lower volume 4 hour, like the sizes of candles. Now you can say, okay, like these candles are so much smaller than this previous one. indicating that this is just like possibly like a smaller higher low, like a weaker confirmation of a higher low to continue heading up to, even if you go on like this is far, like whatever the new resistance is on the 4 hour. Like up here possibly, obviously there's gonna be a bunch of traffic in below, like on the lower time frames, but I'm just saying that's what I viewed it as, and that's why I took the trade almost.
Yep, I see. Let's see what we do up here.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't mean to make you keep flipping, but if you go to the weekly, like I know people are saying like the trend change is possible. If you zoom out real quick, this I was asking you before when we were doing a private session. Do you think this is a trend change where higher low, and then higher high, and then we can continue up here?
Possibly, yeah, that would make sense. We get up to here, and then if we break above, possibly get up to there.
Yeah, and that way, like obviously overall in the monthlies, if you look, the trend is bearish still, but we could possibly be breaking it.
Yeah, we got higher low from here. Now we got higher high. Looks like higher low again as we're making new highs. So yeah, maybe this week is gonna keep going bullish.
Also,
Daily
yeah,
looks like
speculation.
it. Daily looks good, so.
Yeah, it's like on the lower time frames daily. There's obviously a bunch of resistances we have to break. I'll be right back.
All right.
I think I'm gonna place my buy stop for 134,300 for the swing trade.
Oh, way up there.
Yeah.
And then stop loss under 700 probably.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for, because my current daily hasn't broken my previous daily high. So I'm waiting for that to break, and then I'll place a buy stop.
Isn't the daily high like 200 something? It's right here, isn't it?
Mine's 226, but my trading view hasn't broken that yet. Yeah.
Gotcha. So yeah, that'd be like right
I'll
up
give
here.
it, yeah. And I'll give it some room to just push up a little bit, and then come back down if it wants to, so I'm going to place it at 300.
Gotcha. Like 30 minutes. Yep, I use LMFX, and I think there's a bunch of other people who use it as well. So yeah, Asian volume came in 20 to 22, 23. So we are at 20. So I guess we'll see. Yep, still just hanging out. 8:30, probably cut it off actually. It is 8:30. So that is it. We will be back tomorrow, Thursday? I think we have one more day. Yep, we'll be back on